My beloved child, I speak to you now with a love deeper than the oceans, gentler than the softest breeze, and stronger than the mountains that stand firm through centuries. I see you, I know you. I have been with you from the moment I first whispered life into your soul. I cannot remain silent today, because I do not want you to miss this moment. This moment, right here, right now, is sacred. It is the moment where my voice reaches your heart. It is the moment I remind you that you are not forgotten, that you are not lost, that you are not too far gone for my love to reach you. My child, you are mine, and I speak because I love you. You may have felt lonely in recent days. Perhaps your body feels weaker. Perhaps your heart feels heavy with the weight of years gone by. You may carry memories of loved ones no longer by your side, or wounds that time never seemed to heal. I have seen the tears you have cried in silence, the questions you have whispered when no one else was listening. And today I want you to know I heard every word. I counted every tear, and I gathered each one as a treasure, for nothing about you escapes my care. This moment matters, my child, because time is not infinite in this life you live. Every day is a gift, every breath a chance to draw closer to me. You may think your days are behind you, that your strength has faded, that you no longer hold the same place in the world you once did. But I tell you, I am not finished with you yet. As long as you live, your purpose remains. As long as your heart beats, you carry the light I placed within you. That is why I cannot let you miss this moment. This is not just another day. It is the day I draw you closer. Life has not always been easy. You have seen struggles, losses, disappointments, and fears. But, my beloved, each of those moments was not wasted. I was there in the nights when you thought no one cared. I was there in the sickness that weakened your body. I was there when friends betrayed you, when family misunderstood you, when the world overlooked you. And I say to you now, none of it was in vain. Every trial was a place where my love stood guard over you, even when you could not see it. Do you remember the times you thought you would not survive, and yet here you are, still breathing, still hearing my words? That is because I carried you. You did not see my arms, but I lifted you. You did not hear my footsteps, but I walked beside you. You did not feel my hand, but I guided you when you did not know which way to turn. You are here today, my beloved, not because you were strong enough, but because my love refused to let you fall. I know the seasons of your life, and I know how you feel in this moment. Some of you listening carry regrets, the words you wish you had spoken, the apologies you wish you had made, the choices you wish you had done differently. Some of you carry burdens, the fears about tomorrow, the concerns about your family, the worries about whether you will be remembered or forgotten. And some of you simply feel tired, longing for peace, longing for rest. Hear me now. I am your rest. I am your peace. I am your forgiveness. I am your hope. You need not carry this weight alone because I am here. Beloved, listen carefully, because this is my heart speaking. I do not condemn you. I do not cast you aside. I do not look at you with anger, disappointment, or shame. I look at you as a father looks at his child, with tenderness, compassion, and love. Even when you wandered far, my eyes never left you. Even when you doubted me, my hand never withdrew. Even when you felt unworthy, my heart still called you precious. I tell you now, no mistake is too great, no past is too dark, no failure is too heavy for my love to cover. You are still mine, and you will always be mine. This moment is not about yesterday, and it is not about tomorrow. It is about now. Right now, my voice calls to your heart. Right now, I invite you to let go of the burdens that weigh you down. Right now, I am offering you my presence, my love, my comfort. Do not miss this moment, my beloved child, because I am closer than you think. I am not a distant God, far away in the heavens. I am here with you in this very moment, in the room where you sit, in the silence where you listen, in the stillness of your soul. There is a reason you are hearing these words. It is not by accident. It is not chance. It is my hand guiding you, my spirit drawing you, my love surrounding you. For too long you have doubted your worth. For too long you have questioned whether I still have a purpose for you. For too long you have let fear, shame, or sorrow keep you from lifting your eyes to me. That ends now, beloved. Today I call you by name. Today I remind you that you are chosen, that you are loved, that you are mine. I know the world can feel heavy. I know the days can feel long. I know sometimes the nights seem endless. But I also know this: my light is stronger than the darkness. My love is deeper than your pain. My presence is greater than your fear. And today I pour that light, that love, that presence into your heart. So let this moment sink deep into you. Do not rush past it. Do not brush it aside. Do not tell yourself that these words are for someone else. They are for you. You are the one I am speaking to. You are the one I am calling. You are the one I am reminding. I love you, I see you, and I will never let you go. And now, my child, as you listen, let your heart open. Do not harden it with fear. Do not close it with doubt. Simply open it to me. I promise you, I will fill it with peace you cannot explain, with joy you thought was gone, with strength you did not know you still had. I am God, and I am your Father. I speak because I love you. I speak because I cannot let you miss this moment. My beloved child, now that your heart is open and you are listening, let us go deeper together. You and I have walked through many seasons of your life, though at times you may not have realized my presence. I have watched you as a loving father watches his little one, through the laughter of your childhood, through the strength of your youth, through the responsibilities of your adulthood, and into the quieter seasons of your later years. Every step of the way I have been by your side, but I know there are moments that still weigh upon your heart, and today I want to reflect with you on the deeper truths of your life. When you look back on your journey, you may see mistakes more clearly than victories. You may remember the times when you failed more than the times when you succeeded. This is the way of the human heart. It often clings to pain longer than it holds on to joy. But I tell you this, beloved, I do not look at you through the lens of your failures. I see you through the lens of my love. I see the moments you were kind when no one noticed, the times you forgave when others held on to anger, the prayers you whispered when no one else could hear. These small acts of love, though you may not remember them, shine like stars before me. It is easy for you to believe that your life has been too ordinary to matter much. Perhaps you think you have not done great things, that you have not left behind a legacy, that your days passed by like drops of water falling into the sea. But I want you to hear this truth: nothing about your life has been ordinary. Every smile you shared, every gentle word you spoke, every tear you shed out of love, all of it mattered. To me, nothing is wasted. To me, your life has been a masterpiece, painted with colors you could not always see, but colors I cherished in every stroke. Do you remember the times when you felt my nearness most strongly? Maybe it was in the quiet of a church, when you lit a candle and felt peace flood your soul. Maybe it was when you held a newborn baby, marveling at the mystery of life. Maybe it was when you walked in nature, watching the sun rise, feeling the breeze, hearing the song of birds. Those moments were not random. They were little reminders from me, whispers of my presence, soft touches of my hand. I placed them in your life so you would know I was with you all along. But I also know there were times when you felt I was far away. Times when prayers seemed unanswered, when silence felt heavier than words, when suffering seemed unfair. You asked me questions in those moments. Why, Lord? Why this pain? Why this loss? Why this struggle? I want you to know I heard every question, and I was never offended by them. A child has every right to cry out to their father, and I am a father who listens. My silence was not absence. My silence was the space where I carried you in ways you could not yet see. Think back, beloved. How many times did you think you could not endure, and yet you did? How many times did you say, I cannot go on, and yet you went on? That was not because of your strength alone. That was because my hand upheld you. That was because my love carried you, even when you did not recognize it. You see, my ways are not your ways. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts. And sometimes what feels like absence is simply my deeper work within your soul. There is a reason I am asking you to reflect now, in this moment. Because reflection is not just about looking back. It is about seeing your past through my eyes. Too often you see your life only in fragments. This season of joy, that season of sorrow, this moment of hope, that moment of despair. But I see the whole story. I see how every piece has fit together, how every chapter has shaped you, how every trial has formed you into the person you are today. And though you may see brokenness, I see beauty. Though you may see failure, I see faith. Though you may see loss, I see love that still remains. There were times when you thought you were alone, but you were never truly alone. Remember the nights you sat awake, too worried to sleep, wondering how tomorrow would unfold. I sat beside you then. Remember the mornings you rose with a heavy heart, wondering how you would face the day. I gave you strength to rise. Remember the days when laughter seemed distant, when grief overshadowed everything. I wept with you, holding your heart tenderly. My child, I was closer in those moments than you could have ever imagined. Do not be afraid to bring your regrets before me now. I know them already. I know the words you wish you had spoken to a loved one before they left this world. I know the choices you wish you could change. I know the mistakes that still haunt you. And yet, hear me clearly, your regrets do not define you. Your failures do not erase my love for you. In fact, your weaknesses are the very places where my love has shone the brightest. When you were weak, I was strong for you. When you fell, I lifted you. When you strayed, I called you back. That is what love does. It redeems, it restores, it makes new. Let us reflect also on the people I placed in your life. Some came as blessings, filling your days with joy, laughter, and love. Others came as challenges, testing your patience, stretching your ability to forgive, but all were given with purpose. Those who brought you joy were gifts to comfort you. Those who brought you pain were opportunities to grow in love. And though some of them are no longer with you now, their memory is not gone. Love never dies, my child. The bonds of the heart remain, and I hold them all in eternity. One day you will see them again, and the reunion will be sweeter than you can imagine. I also know there are fears within you, fears about the future, fears about what lies beyond this life. It is natural for your heart to wonder, for your soul to long for answers. But let me assure you of this, what awaits you is not darkness but light, not despair but joy, not emptiness but fullness. I have prepared a place for you, a home where there is no pain, no sorrow, no tears. Your earthly journey may feel uncertain, but your eternal destination is secure in my love. So as you reflect on your life, do not dwell on what you think you lost. Dwell instead on the love that has carried you this far. For even now, in this very moment, that same love surrounds you, lifts you, and calls you forward. Your story is not over, beloved. There are still prayers you can pray, still words of kindness you can speak, still light you can shine. You may think your time is small, but every moment in my hands is great. Take comfort in this reflection, my child. You are part of a story far greater than you realize. A story of love, redemption, and eternal hope. And I promise you, as you walk with me, the best is not behind you. It is still to come. My beloved child, now that we have reflected together on your journey and the ways my love has been with you through every season, let me speak words of encouragement to your heart. I know that life has sometimes left you weary. I know that you sometimes feel the weight of years pressing down, the aches of your body, the limitations of your strength. I know you have days when you wonder if you still matter, if your prayers still reach me, if your presence still makes a difference in this world. Hear me now, with all the tenderness of a father. You do matter more than you know. Your prayers do reach me, even when you feel silence, and your presence is still a light, even when you cannot see how brightly it shines. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not overlooked. Every day you rise, I notice. Every breath you take, I sustain. Every time you whisper my name, I draw near. Your life is valuable to me, not because of what you can do, not because of what you have achieved, but because you are mine. My love for you is not based on your strength, your productivity, or your accomplishments. My love for you simply is constant and unshakable, like the sun that rises each morning. Even when clouds hide it from your eyes, it is still there, warming the world. So too is my love, always there, even when you cannot see it clearly. My child, I see the discouragement that sometimes enters your heart. I know you look at the world around you and feel that it has changed too much, that it has lost its way, that goodness seems dim. But do not be afraid. The light is not gone. My hand is still at work, my spirit still moves, and my love is still the strongest force in the world. Evil may roar, darkness may spread, but the light always wins. Remember this when fear tries to grip your heart. You are on the side of victory, for I have already overcome. Let me encourage you with this truth. Your age does not limit your usefulness to me. Some of my greatest works are done through those the world considers weak or forgotten. When you pray, you touch heaven. When you speak a kind word, you spread my love. When you forgive, you release chains. When you share your wisdom with the younger, you plant seeds that will grow long after you are gone. Do not underestimate the power of what you can still do, even in the smallest ways, for I see it all, and I use it all. Do you sometimes feel lonely? I know that emptiness when you wish there were more voices around your table, more footsteps in your home, more arms to hold you. Loneliness can be a heavy burden, but let me remind you, you are never truly alone. I am with you always, closer than your own breath. When you sit in silence, I sit with you. When you walk slowly, I walk beside you. When you lie down to rest, I watch over you. Even when no one else is near, my presence surrounds you. And in moments of deep loneliness, I pour my spirit into your heart to comfort you. You may not always feel it, but you are never abandoned. I want to lift your spirit today, beloved. Lift your eyes from your worries. Lift your heart from your regrets. Lift your thoughts from your fears. Fix your gaze on me, for I am your source of strength. The world will tell you that you are too old, too weak, too tired, too forgotten. But I tell you this, you are chosen, cherished, and carried by my hand. You are my beloved, and my plans for you are not finished. You may wonder what more you can do in these later years. My encouragement to you is this. You can love, you can pray, you can shine. Do not think lightly of these things. When you love, you reflect me. When you pray, you move mountains. When you shine kindness, you push back darkness. These are not small acts. They are eternal acts. Encouragement is not just about what is ahead. It is about what has already been. Let me remind you, you have already done more good than you realize. You have touched lives in ways you do not even know. A smile you gave decades ago may still warm someone's memory. A word of advice you offered may have guided someone's life path. A prayer you whispered in secret may have changed the course of another's life. Do not diminish these things, my child. What you offered in love was planted like seeds, and many of them are still growing today. When your heart feels heavy, come to me and let me exchange your burdens for peace. I never meant for you to carry life's weight alone. I am your strength. I am your refuge. I am your helper. When you feel weak, lean on me and I will uphold you. When you feel tired, rest in me and I will renew you. When you feel unsure, trust in me and I will guide you. You are not asked to do everything, only to abide in me. And in that abiding, your heart will find rest. Be encouraged also in this. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not sickness, not weakness, not mistakes, not even death itself. My love is eternal, unshaken, unending. The enemy tries to whisper lies to you, that you are unworthy, that you are forgotten, that you are too late. Do not believe him. You are worthy because I have made you worthy. You are remembered because I never forget my own. and it is never too late. For as long as you have breath, I am working in you and through you. Let me tell you something beautiful. When I look at you, I see not just the years of your life, but the eternity of your soul. You are not fading into nothingness. You are moving closer to fullness. You are not losing value. You are growing closer to the day when all things will be made new. You are not nearing an end. You are nearing a beginning. So take courage, my beloved. What lies before you is greater than what lies behind. Encourage yourself with this truth. I am faithful. Think of all the times I have carried you, and know that I will not stop now. Think of the prayers I have answered, and know that I still listen. Think of the times I surprised you with joy when you least expected it, and know that I still delight in blessing you. My faithfulness is not bound by time, and my love will not grow weary. So rise each day with this encouragement in your heart. You are loved, you are chosen, you are not forgotten, and you still have purpose. Whisper my name when you feel weak, and I will strengthen you. Open your heart when you feel empty, and I will fill you. Trust me when you feel afraid, and I will hold you. Take courage, my child. Let these words soak into your soul, for I am with you, and I will never leave you. This is my promise, and my promises never fail. My beloved child, I have spoken words of encouragement to lift your heart, but because I love you, I must also speak with truth that will guide you. A good father not only comforts but also corrects. A loving shepherd not only carries the lamb but also warns it of dangers. So listen closely now, not with fear, but with an open heart, for what I say comes from love, and my warnings are given to protect you, not to harm you. The world around you whispers many voices, voices that try to drown out mine. They call you toward distractions, toward bitterness, toward despair. They tell you that your life no longer matters, that your prayers do not count, that you should give up hope. But these are lies, beloved. And you must not let lies settle in your heart, for lies are like weeds. They choke out truth if left to grow. Guard your heart, for it is precious. Guard your mind, for it is the soil where faith must grow. I warn you, my child, because time is short. Every day is a gift, but not one is promised beyond this moment. You do not know the hour when I will call you home, and I do not want you to be unprepared. Too many live as if tomorrow will always come. Too many push aside their souls while chasing things that will not last. But I tell you, nothing of this world endures except what is rooted in love and in me. Your possessions will fade, your body will return to dust, but your soul, that eternal spark I placed within you, will live forever. That is why I urge you, care for your soul above all else. Do not cling too tightly to the things of this world. Houses, money, titles, even the praise of people, all of it is temporary. What good is it to gain all these things if your heart drifts far from me, and what seems small in the eyes of the world? Your prayers, your faith, your love, these are treasures that last forever. Seek what lasts, beloved. Do not store up treasures where moth and rust destroy, but store them in heaven, where they can never be taken from you. I also warn you about unforgiveness. Some of you still carry wounds from long ago. Someone hurt you, betrayed you, spoke harsh words, or abandoned you. And though years may have passed, the wound still aches and bitterness has taken root. My child, hear me. Unforgiveness is a chain, and it binds not only the one who wronged you, but also your own heart. I do not want you to carry that chain into eternity. Forgive as I have forgiven you. Release them, not because they deserve it, but because your soul deserves freedom. When you let go, you make room for my healing love to flow into you. Beware also of fear. Fear whispers that the future is dark, that death is something to dread, that you are weak and powerless. But fear is not from me. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Fear shrinks your life. Fear blinds your eyes. Fear steals your peace. Do not let it rule you. Whenever fear rises, speak my name, call on me, and I will cover you with peace that surpasses understanding. I must also warn you, beloved, against despair. The enemy delights in making you believe that your story is over, that nothing good can come from your remaining days, that you are useless or forgotten. But that is not truth. As long as you breathe, I have purpose for you. Even your quiet prayers in the night carry weight in heaven. Even your silent love is a fragrance before me. Do not believe the lie that you are finished, for your journey with me continues until your very last breath, and even beyond. My guidance for you is simple, yet it requires your heart. Live each day as though it were your last, not with dread, but with gratitude. Wake each morning and thank me for the breath in your lungs, for the gift of another sunrise. Speak words of love while you still can. Offer kindness where it is needed, and keep your heart ready, for one day, when I call, you will see me face to face. I want you to enter my presence with peace, not regret, with joy, not fear. Stay close to my word. Many voices will try to confuse you, but my word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Do not let it gather dust in a corner. Open it, read it, let it nourish you. Even if you read only a little, let those words live in you. They will remind you of my promises when your memory fades. They will strengthen your spirit when your body is weak, and they will anchor your soul when storms rise. Pray often, not with complicated words, but with a simple heart. Whisper to me as you would to a friend. Tell me when you are afraid, when you are tired, when you are thankful. I am not impressed by eloquence. I am moved by honesty. Your smallest prayer, spoken in faith, shakes the heavens more than you realize. Take care of love, for love is the measure of your life. When you stand before me, I will not ask how many possessions you owned or how many titles you carried. I will ask how much you loved. Did you forgive? Did you show mercy? Did you comfort the lonely? Did you care for those I placed before you? These are the things that matter, my child. Live in love, and you will have lived well. And let me warn you gently about distraction. Even in these later years, you may be tempted to spend your days in worry, in complaining, in empty pursuits. But each day is precious. Do not waste it. Instead, lift your eyes often to me. Be present with those around you. Cherish the little moments, for they are my gifts to you. A smile, a shared meal, a quiet prayer. These are holy moments, though they may seem small. Above all, keep your heart ready. Do not put off repentance. Do not delay forgiveness. Do not wait to love. The time is now. Eternity is closer than you think, and I want you to be ready, not with fear, but with joy, ready to hear the words, "Well done, good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of your Lord." That is my desire for you, my beloved. That is why I warn you, why I guide you, why I speak so clearly. Do not miss this moment, for today is not just another day. It is the day of decision, the day of renewal, the day of return. If you have strayed, come back. If you are weary, rest in me. If you are fearful, trust me. If you are burdened, lay it all at my feet. I am waiting for you, arms open wide, ready to embrace you with love that never ends. My beloved child, we have walked together in this moment. You have heard my love for you. You have reflected with me on your life. You have received encouragement, and you have listened to my warnings and guidance. Now, as we come to the close of this message, I want to wrap you in my presence like a blanket of peace. I want these words to remain with you long after they are spoken, so that in your quiet moments you will remember, you are mine, and I will never let you go. This is the truth I want planted deeply in your heart. You are loved beyond measure. You may think you know love because of the affection of family, the kindness of friends, or the bond of a lifelong companion. But my love surpasses even the greatest love you have ever known. My love is perfect, unconditional, and eternal. It is not based on what you have done, but on who you are, my child. It cannot be broken by your failures. It cannot be diminished by your weakness. It cannot be taken away by anyone or anything. My love is your foundation, your anchor, your everlasting home, and I want you to know this as well. Your story is not ending in sorrow, but in glory. Every tear you have cried will be wiped away. Every pain you have carried will be healed. Every wound will be made whole. What you see now as weakness will be transformed into strength. What you feel now as loss will become eternal gain. My promise to you is life, life beyond death, joy beyond sorrow, peace beyond turmoil. This is not the end, my beloved. This is the doorway to eternity with me. I know that sometimes the thought of leaving this world brings fear. The unknown can seem dark, but I assure you what lies beyond is not something to dread. It is something to long for. Imagine a place with no more sickness, no more loneliness, no more pain. Imagine a home filled with laughter, light, and love that never fades. Imagine being surrounded by those who have gone before you, embraced in reunion, whole and healed. Imagine seeing me face to face, no longer by faith, but by sight. This is the promise I have prepared for you. And I cannot wait for the moment when you step into it fully. But until that day, your life here still has meaning. Every sunrise I give you is a gift. Every breath I place in your lungs is a reminder that I am not finished with you. Use your days well, not in fear, not in regret, but in love. Speak kindness while you can. Offer forgiveness while you can. Pray for others while you can. These are the treasures you will carry with you into eternity. And when your final day comes, you will not be empty-handed. You will come before me rich in love, rich in faith, rich in grace. Do not be afraid of growing old, beloved. Old age is not a curse, but a crown. It is a sign of the many seasons you have lived, the wisdom you have gained, the endurance you have shown. The world may celebrate youth and strength, but I celebrate faithfulness and love. And you, my child, are precious in my sight, more precious now than ever before. So, as you live out your days, let your heart be light. Sing songs of praise, even if your voice trembles. Pray prayers of hope, even if they are whispered. Smile often, for your smile still carries my light. And rest peacefully each night, knowing that you are held securely in my arms. My beloved child, hear this as my closing gift to you today. You are not walking toward an ending, but toward a beginning. You are not fading away, but moving into fullness. You are not being forgotten, but being welcomed into everlasting remembrance. And until that day comes, I walk with you, step by step, breath by breath, moment by moment. Never doubt that I am near. When you wake in the morning, I am there. When you sit alone, I am beside you. When you cry in secret, I hold you. When you smile with joy, I rejoice with you. I am your constant companion, your faithful friend, your loving Father. And I will not leave you, not now, not ever. So leave your fears with me. Place your regrets in my hands. Trust your future into my care. And live each day with confidence, knowing that you are deeply loved and forever mine. Now, my child, I bless you with peace. May your heart be still and your mind be calm. May your body feel the touch of my strength, and your soul the warmth of my love. May you sleep each night under the shelter of my wings, and wake each morning to the light of my presence. Remember this always. I cannot let you miss this moment, because this moment is holy. It is the meeting of your heart and mine. It is the reminder that your life is precious, your soul is eternal, and your place in my love is secure. Treasure this moment, for it is a gift, and return to it whenever you feel lost, weary, or afraid. And now, as this message comes to its gentle close, I invite you to walk with me again tomorrow. For my voice does not speak once and then fall silent. It calls to you daily, guiding, comforting, encouraging, and strengthening you. Come back, my beloved, and listen again, for I have more to say. Each day brings a new gift, a new word, a new touch of my love. Do not miss it, for I will always be waiting, eager to speak, eager to love, eager to draw you close. So go now in peace, wrapped in my blessing, covered in my grace, filled with my spirit. You are mine. You are loved, you are never alone, and I will speak to you again soon.